use my voice, use my body, speak to them. I don't know what to say. I will then Holy Spirit will let the word that will come forth. Break circumstances, change situations, set their people free, so that they can live the life that you ordained them to live. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. 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 Holy Ghost. Fire. This morning we're not going to waste time because it's going to be an introduction. I'm starting another series. You know me, I like serious messages. Amen. Amen. You're going to be understanding Judah experience. Say understanding Judah experience. Understanding Judah experience. I don't hear you. Understanding Judah experience. Yes. Remember the last series that ended, we talked about Ichabod experience. Yes. You can't talk about Ichabod without ending up with Judah. Yeah. You say from Ichabod to Judah. Yeah. We are now going to start this final leg of this journey by understanding Judah experience. Amen. But because of, we're going to start by giving a synopsis or introduction, a background to the tribe of Judah. So today, this morning, is going to be more or less historical. We're going to be looking into the Bible, so you better have your notes ready. We're going to start this journey from Genesis chapter 27 up to Genesis, almost the end of Genesis. And even up to First Chronicles. Shout hallelujah. Hallelujah. So for some of you that have not read your Bible in a long while, this is a good chance. Some of you that did Bible study or religious study in your high school, back home, it's a good time to refresh your memory. Like Sister Jenny. Amen. Shout hallelujah. Hallelujah. If you remember Judah, before we understand Judah experiences, when we talk about Judah, tribe of Judah, what is actually the meaning of all these things? Before we can go there to understand why Judah becomes so special in the plan of God, and why we should be experiencing Judah experience, we need to have an introduction to the tribe of Judah. It all started in Genesis chapter 29. You remember Judah was the fourth child of Jacob from Leah, the first wife. Was the fourth child. Fourth child of Jacob from the first one Leah. Genesis chapter 29, verse 35. You also remember it was this same Judah when Reuben, the brother, arrested Joseph and the other brothers, and after Reuben suggested that he should be put in a pit. When Reuben left, it was this same Judah that convinced the other siblings to take out Joseph from the pit and sell him into slavery. It was Judah that did that. To the Midianites. So Joseph was taken from the pit because of Judah and sold into slavery to the Midianites. When Judah was of age, of course, before then he was also with the father tending to the sheep. That was the business of the day in that land. But when he was of age, he got married to a Canaanite woman. That woman was called Shua. A Canaanite woman called Shua. Shua and Judah had 3 children, 3 boys. The first one was called Ehud. Now we're going to pronounce that we can just say Ehud. Amen. The first one was called Er, the second Onan, and the third Shelah. Those were the 3 sons of Judah. three sons of Judah. When the first son was of age, Judah gave him a wife. And the name of the wife was called Tamar. Tamar. That was the wife, the name of the wife to the first son of Judah. But Judah was a very wicked man. I'm sorry, the first son of Judah was a very wicked man. Because of how wicked he was, God had to kill him. In other words, he was that wicked that God himself had to kill him. So he died without having any children. As it was a custom in those days, the surviving siblings, the male siblings, who had to marry the wife of the deceased to rear children from that deceased. Even in South African culture, they still do that. Yeah. Your senior brother dies or something, you marry the wife of your senior brother, and they start having children. Those children will bear the name of their senior brother. You see how? So because of that custom, Judah gave Tamar to the second son. The second son was called Onan, to marry and raise children for his brother, the late brother. But Onan was very stubborn. He knew that the children would not be his. So he decided not to have children with the woman. And because of that, God was angry and he was also killed. I'm taking you somewhere to understand this trial, why we want to have Judah experience. So these are introduction. That's why I say take down the notes. What I write today. Today I'm not preaching. Today just like being in the classroom. Amen. Amen. So Onan died because he refused to raise children for his deceased brother, as was the custom in those days. So now he was left with the last, Sheila, who was the last brother, was very young. So Judah told Tamar to go to the father's place and wait there for the youngest child to grow to the age. They'll come and marry her so that they can start rearing children for the late husband. While this was going on, Shua, and this is Judah's wife, died. And Tamar waited for a very long time, so many years, for Sheila to be of age. They'll come and marry her and raise children. She realized that time was no more on her side. And this rearing of children business might not work out. If she had to continue to wait for the last boy to grow, to become of age. So, she did some things that women would do. Knowing that Judah's wife was deceased, she decided to go to Judah. Remember, for so many years, Judah had not even set his eyes on her. So she disguised herself as a prostitute. Yes. Went to where she heard that Judah would be passing by with a sheep, and lured this old man to have fun with her. But before the man could do that, she demanded what we call collateral. He said, look, I need your signet ring, your staff, and your call as a down payment. Shout hallelujah. Hallelujah. Down payment for the business we are about to embark upon now. But she was so smart. Jacob did not know that was Judah. I'm sorry. Judah did not know that was Tamar. So Judah had fun with her and she became pregnant. When Judah heard that Tamar was pregnant, he was very furious. As was the custom that time, He's responsible for my parents. Judah looked and said, it's my signal ring now. Oh my. So now you shout hallelujah. Hallelujah. And because of that, she was spared. She gave birth to twins. But this one becomes an issue. When it was time to give birth, something happened. At the point of birth, the first baby, the midwife saw the hand first and tied a cord on the hand, saying this is the first child. So normally they have to put a mark to know who, even though they are twins, they have to be maybe 1 second difference or something. So she tied a cord on the hand and said this is the first one. But when the babies were born, actually the one that the hand came out first was the last. Now become very interesting. The Bible says the first shall become the last. In other words, the last shall become the first. Okay. I do not understand where you are at this point in your life. There are some interesting lessons to be learned. When the twins came out of the womb, first of all, the midwife saw the hand of the first one, thinking that is the first one, only to be deceived. If I may use that word, that was not actually the design and the plan of God. The plan of God was that the ones she didn't see actually would be the first. And when that happened, that one came out first. The one that had came out before came out last. Meaning, the first, like the Bible says, shall become the last. You might be at a point in your life when you think that at the bottom. The race is not for who? It's not for those that are very strict now or don't understand. And I want to start preaching now. Because let me tell something. The race is not for the strict now. It's not for the strong. This battle is not for the strong. It's not about where you are. It's not about the position you are together. It's about the plan of God. You might be at the bottom, and God is taking you somewhere. God is designing a higher position for you. Shout hallelujah. It's all about the plan of God. It's about the plan. What is the plan of God for you? When that baby came out first with the hand, everybody would have thought, oh, this is going to be the first child. But what happened? The one that she did not even see came out first. I said, well, wait a minute. This is not the one I tied the cord now. Why is he coming last? Because that was not the plan of God. Jesus. You might see yourself at the very bottom. And see others, your friends that you left behind, so high, so far away. And you begin to wonder, it's all over for me. How can I get there? Maybe you don't even have a job right now. You think that, oh, it's taking me 100 years to get a job. It is not about the number of years. I have said here over and over, when God wants to move in your life, it doesn't depend on the number of years. God does not move depending on where you are. God moves because he has his own timing. God can take 1 day and can put you to the top. What others took the 100 years, it can take God only 1 day. This is the God that we serve. Shout hallelujah. Don't want to understand that. Everyone was thinking that Sarah will be the first child. But actually Perez. Why? Because God has the special destiny for Perez. God wanted to establish this salvation that we talk about here through the generation of Perez. David came to the generation of Perez. Jesus Christ came to the generation of Perez. Shout hallelujah. Hallelujah. Back to our history lesson. Yes, sir. And I wanted to start preaching now. But I know where we're going. Okay. So Perez came out first. God will use the unusual birth of these twins to establish 2 lines of genealogy in the tribe of Judah. Now let's come here. The second great promise God gave to Abraham stated, and in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed. Genesis chapter 12 verse 3. This promise will come through the line of Perez. The one that came first. The one that was thought will come last. Shout hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
The Lord is good.
All the time.
King David and the kings of Judah would descend through the line of Perez. But most importantly, Jesus Christ will come through this line. So all the families of the earth shall be blessed. Amen. Matthew chapter 1, verse 3. Amen. And verse 16. Hallelujah. It was Perez that brought about where we are today. Back to the history. In looking now, why Judah? We always think about the trouble of Judah. Why Judah? I'm giving you a short story of what happened in the life of Judah. The children and all those that happened. But why does the Bible talk about Judah so much? Why did Judah have to come through the trouble of Judah? Why not Joseph? Yes. Why Judah? That's a question you need to be asked. Or you're supposed to be asking. In looking at the life of Judah and his character, it is hard to see why the tribe of Judah should become so prominent among the tribes of Israel. Joseph lived a righteous life and was blessed with the birthright in place of Reuben. I'm sure you know that. Yeah. And Joseph took the place of Reuben. Yeah, he took the place of Reuben, the most senior brother, because of his righteousness before God. The name of Israel was passed on to his two sons, Ephraim and Manasseh. Yeah. So the name Israel actually was passed on to the sons of Joseph. You understand that? Yeah. Are you taking notes? Yeah. Shout hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yet God also chose Judah and his descendants for a special place in his plan through the ages. But how the blessing Jacob pronounced on Judah should be looked at very closely. Let's look at this blessing. To know why God will talk about Judah so much. Genesis chapter 49. Verse 8 to 10. That's the Bible, Genesis chapter 49, verse 8 to 10. Let's look at this blessing. Maybe the blessing that Jacob pronounced upon Judah made a difference. Maybe that's why we talk about the tribe of Judah so much. Maybe that's why Jesus had to come to that tribe. Genesis 29, verse 8 to 10. You see, please read. I'm sorry, 49.
49, verse 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise.
Listen carefully. This is the last days of Jacob. He made some vital pronouncement. This was what he said to Judah. Go ahead.
Thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies.
Thy hand shall be on the neck of thy enemies.
Thy father's children shall bow down before thee.
Thy father's children shall bow down before you.
Yes. Judah is the lion's whelp. From the prey, my son. Thou art gone out. He stood down and crouched as a lion, and as an old lion. Who shall rouse him up? Verse 10. The scepter shall not depart from Judah.
The scepter!
Nor a lawgiver from between his feet.
Oh
until Shiloh come, and unto him shall the gathering of the people be.
Oh, shout hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Shout hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
One day we're going to have them to look at the blessing that that Jacob blessed all his children, one after the other. But if not, when you go home, you read that portion carefully. He said, unto you shall your people, shall your brethren praise. They start with praise. Yeah. They're going to praise you. They're going to praise you. We're going to talk about these promises in subsequent messages. But I'm just breaking this up. If you carefully digest that blessing, carefully, Jacob foresaw what God wanted to do through each of the children. And he made that pronouncement upon Judah. He said, you start, your brethren will praise you. He said, my neck will be upon your enemy. You shatter it.
Hallelujah.
The scepter, the sign of authority will never depart from you. You will be a lawgiver.
Yeah.
You don't get that.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Lord.
And then promises came. Let's start from the beginning and see how some of these things came to pass. Shout hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Are you enjoying this history lesson?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Very good, very good. Very good. In this version, God looked at Judah as a strong warrior and likened him to a young lion sleeping in his den after devouring his prey.
Yeah.
Perhaps it was this strength of character and determination that God foresaw in this tribe that influenced him to choose Judah to be his lawgiver and the tribe from which his son will later be born. Hebrews chapter 7, verse 14. First Chronicles says, yet Judah prevailed over his brothers, and from him came a ruler through the birthright of Joseph. First Chronicles chapter 5, verse 2. How did Judah prevail? Number one, the census in Numbers chapter 1 showed that Judah was the leading tribe in population and in men who could go to war. Numbers chapter 1, verse 2 to 3 and verse 27. Judah became so populous with strong warriors, men that could go to war, of all the tribes. Number one. Number two, after the death of Joshua, God chose the tribe of Judah to take the lead in conquering the nations who were living in the land promised to the 12th tribe. Judges chapter 1, verse 2. It was this center of Judah that God chose after the death of Joshua to conquer the nations who were living in that land. Can you imagine? It was a great responsibility. Of all the we think about 12 tribes here, but only the tribe of Judah that God chose to conquer those nations. Because they were made of men and women, strong people, warriors, who were ready, not just warriors, the people that were ready to go for God. People that were ready to fight, ready to stand their ground. They were ready to pay the price for the sake of God. Are we ready?
Amen.
Can God choose you? Can God choose me to go for him? God will not just choose you, he will choose those that are ready to let go, ready to fight, ready to stand their ground, ready to defend the gospel of Jesus Christ. Are you ready? Being ready takes a lot.
Yes, Lord.
It takes commitment. It takes dedication. It takes the love for God. We talk about love this morning. You think that love is just by saying it? No. Love is actionable. You demonstrate love. Love is demonstrative. You can't just stand at home and say, I love God. No. You need to demonstrate that love for God. Love is demonstrated when you have to pay a price, when it costs you something. We talk about this morning, waking up at night, even to go to church is a demonstration of love. I see my brother Daniel and the wife, Sister Dorcas, they drive all the way about an hour plus to come here. That is a demonstration of love.
Amen.
Even though I believe we will still do better to come every day. Shout hallelujah. It takes a lot. It comes with a price. Talking to somebody to win for Christ is a demonstration of love. So God chose the tribe of Judah, not because they were numerous, they were warriors, they were determined to defend the kingdom of God. Because of that, let's continue. The first chapter of Judges showed that the tribe of Judah was aggressive and strong in driving out the Canaanites in the central half of the land of Canaan. Read that. Number 3 or number 4. The tabernacle of God had long been in Shiloh, in the territory of Joseph. Remember? This tabernacle of God was in the territory of where? Joseph, in Shiloh. But look at what happened here. God, David set the stage for the temple to be built on Mount Zion in the tribe of Judah. Psalm 78, verses 6 to 7 to 7. Joseph came from the tribe of Judah. You know what he did? When he was a king, he went and took it. He relocated it from Shiloh to Mount Zion, which was in Judah. Just to fulfill that the scepter will never depart from the tribe of Judah. Scepter is the sign of authority. That temple was a sign of authority. Joseph and David took it and brought it to the tribe of Judah. Shout hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
God also chose David to hold the scepter, a symbol of kingship that will always remain in the tribe of Judah.
Amen.
Are we going to understand something? We're going to be talking about Judah in the next few, maybe 1 or 2 months. That's why I laid the foundation. I give you this history lesson about the tribe of Judah. When you go home, start from Genesis chapter 29, start reading. Have a better understanding of the tribe of Judah and how they conquered. You need to understand that. See, David came to that tribe. You can trace the genealogy. And Jesus Christ came to that tribe. Even David himself, the father of David and so on. Remember that popular hallel? Came to this tribe. That's another lesson. Sometimes God will take your mistake and turn it, your mistake into promises. You don't understand. I said sometimes God takes mistakes. You want me to start preaching this one now? God takes them. What you think is a mistake, actually it might be a mistake, it might be an error. But God can take that mistake, turn it around, and begin to shape their destiny. But you don't understand that. Look at Perez. Look at Perez. Hallelujah. Judah made a mistake. Judah did not know he was sleeping with the daughter-in-law. He made a mistake, slept with the daughter-in-law, and gave birth to twins. Today, because of that mistake, we are saved. But you don't understand. God can take your mistake and begin to remodel it, begin to reshape it, and turn it to shape your destiny. So whatever mistake you have made in life, don't think that is going to bring you down. So long as you have a God that answers by fire, God is able to take your mistake, remold it, and begin to shape your destiny. Shout hallelujah. That's the God that we serve. Amen. God has his own way of doing things. Look at that. He slept with the daughter-in-law without knowing. It wasn't his plan to sleep with the daughter-in-law. He would have done that a long time ago. Because that was not the custom. But the daughter-in-law tricked him. And that gave birth to the twins. Because of that mistake, we are today saved.
Yes. Amen.
Shout hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I don't know which one was that. You see the hallow? You see real? That hallow is through that generation of that hallow that Jesus Christ was born. That mistake. That person that will consider a sinner unworthy. You see, God takes nothing. That's why the Bible says what? He takes the one, the nothing, those that are nothing, and begin to turn them around and use them for his glory. So it's not about how powerful you are. God does not look at how intelligent, how beautiful, how handsome. No, God doesn't look at how much money you have. God doesn't look at the skills. You are able to speak good in polished English. You can be attracted to people. No, God does not look at your qualification. It takes you from where you are, from the Lord, and even to a person, somebody that call him Jehovah. That's why we call him Jehovah. So don't put yourself down when God has not put you down. Don't ever do that. Don't allow the world to put you down. You are not living for the world. You are only living in the world. You have to make a difference. If I allow what people say about me to succeed, I will not start a ministry. If I allow what people say about me to succeed, I will not be where I am today.
Yes.
I tell my wife all the time, what makes you is not what people say about you.
Thank you, Lord.
It's what you say about yourself.
Yes. Thank you, Jesus.
In the midst of what people say about you, what do you say about yourself?
Yes.
If I agree with them, then it is what they say.
Yes.
If you don't agree, then it becomes what God says. Hallelujah. Let's stop there today. Let's stop there because of that. We'll continue July experience by the grace of God next week.